Right.
What's happening?
Man.
Finally. Man, it's been a night.
I see. I see. How you feel, brother?
I feel good, man. Now,
Good.
I can't get no headphones or nothing to work. Instagram been kicking my ass the last couple times. I've been trying to go live.
It's all right. We here now, bro.
You here now, man?
Yes,
what is going on, sir?
Man, everything is great, man. How about you?
Man, everything is it's better now. You know, had a power outage, so the Wi-Fi is down.
Okay.
I'm guessing maybe the power outage knocked out Verizon ass too, because I ain't got it. It's been a struggle to get this on. I don't know how this tablet working, but it's working, and we here now. So
right, we here.
So let's start from the beginning all over again.
Right.
The Herfador Lounge is back. It feels great to be back. It's been a long time. Today my guest is Mr. Martez Davis of Elite Cigars, and we're gonna talk to him today.
Yes, sir.
So let's get straight to it. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Just a kid from Chicago. 42 years old. Just had a birthday pass in January, so
Happy
still celebrating
birthday.
that. Appreciate that. Father man, cigar lover, whiskey drinker. Yeah, that's pretty much. You know, so that's it
So
in a
many
nutshell.
of us had the same story.
Yeah, that's it in a nutshell. So,
what you sipping on?
No, just a Stella beer, just something light. I just came
good
home.
Enough.
Came home from the plantation. Yeah.
I hear that. You ain't smoking on nothing tonight?
Nah, man, it's like, it's probably 20 degrees in Chicago right now.
Makes sense. Makes perfect sense.
I'm not.
It don't need nothing need to be 20 degrees. That's ridiculous.
Not at all.
That's ridiculous.
It's too cold up there.
So how long have you been smoking cigars?
I've been smoking cigars for about maybe almost 20 years. I started kind of young, man. Just fell in love with it. Yeah, almost 20 years.
What got you into cigars?
Man, so I was working at a, I don't want to say like a work release program where like people coming home from the penitentiary, and the guards was smoking, and I'm like, what is that? And the guy was telling me like, oh, these cigars, you ain't never smoked a cigar. I was just like, nope. I was young, wide open. I was just like, I gotta try that. And once I got a taste of it, bro, I was never able to put them down. So
I hear you. I hear you. So what was it about the taste that hooked you?
To be honest, it wasn't even the taste, right? It was the smell, right? So the first one I ever smelled, he was smoking a flavor when it was a grape. And I don't know what it was. I walked outside and it just caught everything about me. I was just like, I like that. And
yeah,
he was an older gentleman too, so it wasn't no riffraff with it. And I was just like, is this what you do? He was just like, man, you gotta check it out. Like I tell you, once I got a hold of it, no turning
never put them down.
Nah, been going ever since. So love it.
Yeah, they tend to have that effect on people. Once you start, it's like, man, I got to smoke every one of them that's out there.
Yeah. So my palate is all over the place, man. I smoke them all. Whatever I get my hands on, I'm smoking.
Yeah. You got so many different cigars out there. You know, you can't just say, well, I don't like.
Yeah.
Or I don't like. Try it.
Yeah.
Never know.
I say it's never a bad cigar is always better. That's just,
right.
That's my motto.
Right.
So never bad is always better. So.
Yeah, man. So what do cigars do for you, and what's the reason that you smoke cigars?
What they do for me is that it's a common place. You know what I'm saying? It's long day, or if it's a great day, it's just my common time for myself, and it's just a peace of mind, if that makes sense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
definitely.
That's what it does for me. It's a peace of mind. It's my time. If it's a 40-minute smoke, even if I'm in a lounge with 40 other people, right? It's just a time for myself that I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to indulge in this cigar. I'm going to get every note. I'm going to get every taste. I'm going to smell everything that's coming out of it. I want to get everything out of it. So it's still fellowshipping with the guys or the ladies
Right.
or whoever that, you know what I'm saying? But
Right.
that's
That's what it's all about, man. That's what the Herfador is all about. Smoke,
yeah,
sip,
yeah.
and fellowship.
Yes, sir. I like that. Yeah.
You can't steal that. That's mine.
No, I ain't gonna take that. I like that though. That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
When you are in a good company or in company of good people, and you have
Yeah.
a good cigar,
Mm-hmm.
you have something that you like to drink, whether it be water, whether
Yeah.
it be orange juice, or whether
Mm-hmm.
it be whiskey, vodka, tequila, whatever your drink is.
Yes.
Then the fellowship, it all
Yeah.
brings everything home. It just, and like you say, cigars, they give you that calming time, to
Yes, sir.
just, because you can't smoke a cigar like you smoke a cigarette.
Not at all. Not at all. But
You
I don't
see
know. I
people
ain't never
pounding
smoked a
two, three
cigarette, so I don't
cigarettes.
know.
Well, I'm saying, you see people smoking cigarettes, they be
Yeah.
mad, they be pounding about three of the
Yeah.
things, and you can't smoke no cigar. I shouldn't have done
Yeah.
that anyway.
Yeah.
And you can't smoke no cigar that fast. You got to
Yeah. That's
sit
true.
down from choosing it to the cutting to
Mm-hmm.
lighting it to
Yes.
smoking it. You got to slow down.
Yes.
That's one of the things I love about cigars.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's get to talking about Elite Cigars.
Yes, sir.
So what drove you to create Elite Cigar?
Again, like you say, fellowshipping at lounges, bro, and it was just like I was tired of spending all my money in these cigars. I was like, it got to be something else out there for me to do. So I just got into it, just started dozing in, and like I said, I was trying I ain't gonna say millions. I was trying thousands of cigars, bro. Like just trying to get the right one for myself. And yeah, man. So once I got what I got, I was like, let's go. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
that's what made me do it, man. Just tired of
that's
spending my
what's up.
money, and I figured like it in my city, like and I'm in Chicago, and I know a few black-owned companies here in Chicago, right? So I
Hmm.
was like, it's not many of us, and it's enough money for everybody, right? So that was my
Hmm.
whole take, and I ain't doing it for the money. I'm doing it for the fellowship, right? Because
Right,
I
right.
work a great job right now, right? So it's not
Uh-huh.
even about the money. It's about bonding and seeing other black men and women indulging in something that's positive, you know what I'm saying? And it's a good
Right.
time. And it's an adult activity, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So these younger folks, they starting to catch up to it and starting to see why the older ones are,
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
lot into the cigars, man. So it's dope. And I understand it and I love everything about it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what made me do it. Just something for the adults. And it didn't feel
That's
like
what's up.
a riffraff and these young folks running in and out the parties and the hookah lounges and all that. So it was just something I thought was for the adults. And it just,
Yeah.
yeah, so that's what
And it
made
is. It is.
it. Yeah, so.
Because again, it forces you to sit down and be still for a
Yes,
minute.
sir.
If you can't be still, you ain't gonna smoke no cigar.
Mm-mm.
You know.
Mm-mm.
So let's get into talking the Elite Cigars menu.
Yes,
Let me
sir.
see. So I'm looking at these names.
Okay. What
How
stands
did
out
you,
to you?
man? I'm all of them. But
Okay.
wait, which one? Which one was it? Where was it? The Uncle.
The uncle. Okay.
I like the Uncle. I like the way that one sound right there. Because I like Uncle Near. Me and Uncle Nearest got a little history. So
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Chevalier, he on here watching, so he know about Uncle Nearest. So we got a
Okay.
little history. So
Okay. Okay.
that one really stands out.
Okay.
So how did you create the flavor palette for each one of these cigars?
So I'm gonna
Because
give you
they're
the
because they're so different.
yeah, they are. So the uncle, it was um I was doing some research. Like my family are Jack Daniel drinkers, right?
Hmm.
So that's all like they drink is Jack Daniel. So I was just looking at the history of it, and then once the story came out about Jack Daniels and Uncle Nearest, I had no choice but to I put the Jack Daniels down and nothing else but Uncle Nearest since. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right.
once I got the taste and once I felt, you know what I'm saying, that it was ready to go, I put my heart into it and came out. And actually, that's one of my best sellers. And I don't know if it's because of the name or not, but
but people it's that Uncle Nearest.
yeah,
Everybody got a history with that Uncle Nearest. That's what it is.
yeah,
That's exactly what it is.
yeah. So, and I take it though. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have no complaints about it. Like it's probably one of my best sellers. Like I said.
So which one is your favorite?
My favorite, I like the Chicago mix. Is my favorite. That's the barber pole. And also, I also like the pineapple crush. So the pineapple crush is my baby. I started with the pineapple crush.
Oh, that's the first one.
That was the first one I brought out. So that's my baby, and yeah, those are my two favorite.
Man, if y'all need to see these names, so make sure you follow Elite Cigars Chicago
Yeah,
and look at the
please.
names of these cigars. And then
Yeah,
I ain't never seen a cigar menu.
yeah,
I mean, it's like a restaurant menu.
yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah, man.
it break
Yeah,
down each one of the cigars, and you
yes, sir.
definitely, I mean, that's something that you don't see.
Yes,
It's
sir.
just here's a cigar. You know, it's
Yeah,
a great everyday, or he break them down so you
yeah,
can pick one that's gonna match your palate. Or
yeah,
yeah, try them all. Shit, try
yeah.
them all.
And that was the whole point of it. I want people to know, you know what I'm saying, what they're getting, because a lot of like and I'm not comparing myself to any other company, but when I look at other companies and I see that they got flavors, right, it might just be like whatever, peach, right? So that doesn't, it don't attract me to it, right? So I figured a name, if you see a name's gonna attract you. So
Exactly.
I gotta think of something that's gonna catch people's eye. People gonna be like, okay, let me check that one out. That sounds dope, you know what I'm saying? And give you
Yeah,
what's in it. So that way people know what's to them. So
exactly what's in there, and that's great because
yeah.
now you can. Okay, I'm drinking this. I want
Hmm.
that. You know, or you know exactly what flavors you're gonna be getting out of the cigar,
Yeah.
and that's something that like I said, you don't see a lot.
Yeah.
You know. So which one was the hardest to create?
The hardest probably was the thin mint. Right? That's
Uh huh.
probably the hardest one. And the only reason why that one, because it was a lot going on with it, right? So I tried it. Sometimes it had too much mint, sometimes it was too much chocolate, and it was just like, yeah, that was the hardest one. So that one
Yeah.
took the longest to
I mean,
actually
when you
get.
name something the Thin Mint, you know,
Yeah,
people like Girl Scout cookies, they're thinking of the
right,
Thin Mint. So
right. So and that's what it was. So it was just like, yeah, that's what actually took me, because like at my job, you know how kids sell, Girl Scout cookies and things like that. And it was
uh-huh.
just like, oh man, like I think that it's catchy, right? So I was just like, let me try it and let me see what's going on with it. And I got it right, and it's dope.
I got to get me one of
Yeah.
them then.
Oh, don't worry, man. I'm gonna send you everything. I'm gonna send you everything. Don't even worry
Oh
about
man,
it.
I
Everything.
can't wait. I can't wait. So what were some of the biggest obstacles that you encountered in starting your business?
The biggest obstacle. My biggest obstacle is not knowing a whole lot of people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I knew friends and family, right? So I know they're gonna support just because they friends and family. But putting myself out there, like going into the lounges and just lounge by lounge, just check it out. This is what I got, and people turning it down because everybody have their own choice of cigars that they want. So
Right,
that was my
right.
biggest challenge, just getting people to buy into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's my biggest challenge, getting people to buy into it. But for me, when I was doing it though, right, was what worked for me. So if I was going into the lounges, I might just take one cigar with me, right? So I might just take the
Mm-hmm.
Thin Mint with me this time, right? So I'd be like, look, check it out. I got this cigar company. I want y'all to check it out. And I would just hand them out, right? Just check it out. Just give me a try, bro. Like, you ain't got to try today. You ain't got to try tomorrow. But just give me a try. Like, and here you go, right?
Yeah,
But then once people got their hands on them and the smell and the taste, then word of mouth, and it took off quick. And when I say
yeah.
quick, right, quick. So that was my biggest challenge, was getting out there. So
And I guess so. How did you overcome that fear of putting yourself out there?
not giving up. I'm talking about Ray. Every cigar lounge that I was going to, I was just like, check it out, check it out. And then I work at the railroad, right? So a lot of the engineers that I work with, they smoke cigars. So I figured if I get them to try and they like it, anybody else is, it's a cakewalk. So and then, like you say, walking into the lounges and getting them to be like, yeah, let me see what it's about. And yeah, so that was my biggest, and that's how I got over that. Just keep pushing forward. I kept pushing forward no matter what. I was pushing forward. So
that's what's up. We got a question.
Right.
Will you be a part of the Smoke and Sail in Chicago this summer?
Yeah, so that's my guy Boogie. He sent me an invite on it a couple weeks ago, so I'm just waiting on a reply from him, and hopefully I do. But that's my man, so hopefully I am a part of that. So I'm just waiting on a reply from it, and that's my big. I'm waiting on that. It's a hometown, and like I say,
right.
I need that.
So where do you draw your inspiration to keep going and growing?
To keep growing and growing, man. The feedback from the people, you know what I'm saying. So people say that, like I said, I don't know why. Once they get the smell rate, or once they get the taste, they be like, I like this. Like, I'm not into infused cigars and things like that. It's just to change people's perceptive of them, right? Infused cigars, people like, oh, the palates. So I'm like, man, just try them on. And if you don't like them, then you don't like them. But at least give it a try.
Right.
And I done got so many people to keep coming back. And like you say, the uncle is the one, because a lot of them, yeah, the uncle is the one. Yeah, people want to try and they want to keep coming back. Even the one that never said, oh, I never try and infuse cigars. But that uncle, they was falling in love with it. So
I can imagine. Yeah. Like I said, me and Unc got a history. me and Unc got a history.
Yeah,
my boy Fitz, the cigar boss, he got a little history with him too. So
yeah, all right.
So what sacrifices have you made? What sacrifices have you had to make in pursuit of building your company?
Sacrifices that I had to make to pursue the company. A lot of time away from, I ain't gonna say a lot of time away from family. That's probably my biggest thing. Like, I'm a family man, right? Like, that's, everything's about my family. So what I had to do was include them in to make it all seem like, it's a family business and this is what we're doing. So I include everybody. I got a daughter that pressed the t-shirts, a daughter that does the packaging, my wife ships them out, you know what I'm saying? My baby girl put the cigars in the bag. So yeah, it's a family business. Like,
that's good.
That was the biggest thing. So include my family in everything. So but
once they got it, sacrifice.
Yeah, the sacrifice. Yeah. So, and they understood. So they understand that it's something that's, that's potentially that's gonna be theirs one day, right? So that's my goal for them to have, for me to leave them something to continue in my name, right? So
right. That's what it's all about. That generational wealth.
Yes, sir. So that's what it is.
So how has entrepreneurship changed your life?
Sacrificing, yeah, yeah, man, because it's different, because working a 9 to 5, it's a guaranteed check, right?
Mm-hmm.
So working as an entrepreneur is different, because it'd be good weeks, and some weeks it'd be like slow. You'd be like, man, like, what do I need to do this week to get the people's attention? So that's, yeah, it's a gift and a curse. You know what I'm saying? So it's just to get people. Yeah, that's it. Man, that's a good question, man. I ain't had that question before. That's dope. I like that.
I keep some good ones.
Yeah,
I keep some good ones in the clip. But I tell you what, that menu, man, that's catching people's eye.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. And so the menu came from my guy James. I call him Uncle Pete. So he was just like, man, we need something that's gonna catch people's eyes. When you put it in the bag, they're gonna be like, oh man, it's a menu already to it. And that way I ain't gotta explain, or they send me back a message like, what's in the peach, or how's the peach, like, what is it? Is it full body? Is it medium body? Those things. So it alleviate the questions, right? But to be honest, right, I like the question because it made me peep that I was indulging with the people. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like people call, and I was easy to access, right? I wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna wait a week to respond. Like I wanted people to know,
Right.
if I send you a product, you know what I'm saying? Man, call me and let me know. You know, if it
Yeah.
crack or if it's split, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is. If it's stale, well, I ain't never sent no stale cigars. But if it's
Yeah.
something that's not
Don't
right.
ever say that.
No, right,
Yeah.
right. Right. No, I ain't never seen no stills. But you know, if some of them like if they tunneling and things like that, man, I want people to keep coming back. Right. Like you said, you know how you go to a local restaurant and it's like family owned and everybody keep coming back because of the people that own it. Like that's how I
Yeah.
want people to feel about Elite. Like I know if something ain't right, I could call Martez and he's gonna make sure that I get what I asked for. And I ain't really taking it as a loss because if you bought it already, I want you to keep coming back. Right.
Right.
So
Right.
even if it's a loss on my end, I'm gonna still make sure Ray, man, Martez, you send me these cigars and this one crack. I'm gonna send you 5 more just so you can have that experience. You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah.
whatever it is. I might 5 cigars, I might send a t-shirt, I might send a hat. I might whatever I got that I'm giving away, you know what I'm saying? I want the people to keep coming back, man. Like that's
Yeah.
the best thing about it, man. So
Customer service at its finest, folks.
yes,
Take note.
sir.
Serious. Take
Yes, sir.
note. Customer service at
Yes,
its
sir.
finest. You ain't gonna
Yeah.
find better customer service than that.
Yeah, and I'm big on customer service, man. Like I'm big. So I feel like if it was me, how would I want the people to treat me if I was buying a product, right?
Right.
And I'm like, man, like take care of me. Like I made sure you made sure you got your money from me, and I make sure that I'm straight with whatever I'm buying. So
Right. Right.
that's just how I'm, you know what I'm saying, that's just how I'm bred. So
And then
take care of me, and I'm gonna take care of you.
you're creating a return customer regardless.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
and that you can't get that publicity nowhere. You know.
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, I bought some cigars from him. One of them was cracked. He sent me
yeah,
2 more in a T-shirt. You
yeah,
know, I called
yeah,
him. You called the owner. I called the owner. He sent me 2
yeah,
more. You know,
yeah.
you can't beat that. You can't beat
Yeah,
that.
and I get it, man. And I don't, you know, like a lot of people, like when I tell people I give out my personal number for the cigar, they be like, "Why you doing that? Why you just won't get a business phone?" I'm like, I want people to know that they can call me, like, cause a lot of times you ain't gonna have. I have my phone with me all day, and I want people to be able to call and be like, "Check it out. Can you
Yeah,
send me this?" And I'm always accessible, no matter where I'm at. I'm gonna make sure. If you ask for a T-shirt and I'm in Cancun, I'm gonna call one of my kids and be like, "Look, pack this up so we can get these cigars."
that's
Like,
the beauty of
for
family
real, right?
business.
Yeah, man. I'm all about the business, man. Like I want people to be satisfied and keep coming back, and that's what's keeping me alive. Like the customer service, people say it all the time. So I just read, like, you know, when you go into like a Facebook group
Uh-huh.
and you read comments on people things. So I would never go in as elite. I would always go in Martez because I want to see what the people are saying
Right,
about elite. You know what I'm saying? And
right,
that's what I
right.
get. So when I read it, they be like, man, the customer service is great. You know what I'm saying? Like the dude is, down to earth. And those are the things that I like to see, man. So I just keep coming back. Like whatever I
That's
do to
what's
get
up.
the people. So
That's what's up, man. Because you
yeah.
know, with normally me and a friend of mine, we used to say uh if like with a name like Elite, you know, like you got best
Mm-hmm.
plumbing, or it ain't never the best, you
Mm-hmm.
know. But
Mm-hmm.
with a name like Elite and you're doing customer service like that, you're actually living the name.
Yeah, I'm
You know,
trying.
and you don't see that a lot with companies who have names like that.
Yeah, I'm trying, man.
So what's been the best part of your journey?
The compliments, to be honest, man. That's the big thing, to let me know, like, the nights and the days that I'm away, doing things that is worth it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the biggest compliment, that I knowing that I'm putting the time in, that it ain't, unjust for me, or unjust for my family, or unjust for,
Yeah.
my sleeping patterns, or whatever it is. Like I'm gonna make
Right.
sure that people get what they need. And the return is big for me. So
Yeah. That's a big that's huge right there.
yeah.
Um. So what are 2 of your most important principles?
Um, two of my
Told you I
most,
got some good ones.
I
Told you
know,
I got
bro.
some
Like
good ones.
that's dope too. So two of my most principles. Stay humble, keep working. Those are keep working. Yeah, stay humble and keep working. And the reason why I say those two, because if I stay humble, I'm not going to get big-headed by the compliments, right?
Right.
And then the work going to compliment itself because I'm putting out the work and I know what I'm doing is working. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I say those are the two biggest things for me.
Those are huge
That's
because,
a
like,
dope question, bro. Actually,
see,
that's dope.
I keep them in the clip. I told you that.
That is dope.
So, like people get big headed once they, get a little traction.
Yeah.
And it makes them, one, like, inaccessible, and two, they tend to forget where you started, and you don't understand that you're not perfect. So you might mess up one. You might mess up here or there.
Yep.
Just take it in stride and learn from it. But a lot of people don't want to learn from shit. They just want to. My cigars are the best cigars on planet Earth. I've never. Listen. Mail. You send something in the mail. It can. They. USPS. They. How they are with the mail. They be kicking shit, throwing shit, and all kind of other shit. So it might be thrown across the truck a couple times. But you got to understand that without the people, you don't have a business.
Without the people, it ain't no elite, man.
And you understand that so great, and I'm telling you, that customer service part, I hope they took notes on this. Anybody with a business, I hope they took notes.
I hope so too, man. And it's just like, treat people the way you want to be treated, especially if you spending your hard-earned money to come shop with me for a product that you're interested in, right? And for you not to be satisfied with that product is a big no-no for me, right?
Right.
So even if you don't like it, tell me why you don't like it, right? So I can work on. Tell me why you don't like it so I can work on it. Or tell me why you like it so I know to keep going in that direction, if that makes sense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you can always improve, and I'm not too big-headed where I'm not listening to what other people say, especially cigar smokers. If you smoking cigars and I know you smoking cigars, tell me what you think I can improve on. So that way I can improve, and then now I got another customer. I got a bigger product.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm always,
don't just say I don't like it just to say it, because that's some people do that.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that. Did you try it?
Right.
I mean, I lit it, but I ain't.
Yeah. Tell me why.
Whatever.
Tell me why. And if you don't, and then this is my thing too. So if you don't like it, tell me why. Right. And if it's like, if you give me a valid reason, I would send you whatever's on my list that you want. Whatever's on my list that you want. I'm not, and again, that's the reason why I created the menu, you know what I'm saying? So you will know exactly, you know what I'm saying, what you getting. And it ain't no confusion into is it whiskey or is it scotch or whatever it is. Is it vodka?
Hold that menu up. Let them see that menu.
There you go.
Cause y'all, it's all over his Instagram page.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that. Look at that. That's like restaurants.
Yeah,
that's like a restaurant right there.
Yeah.
That is different, and you don't see it, and that was genius.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
That was genius.
I appreciate it.
So, what advice would you have, or what advice do you have for anyone thinking about or starting up a business?
The advice that I can give you is know it's going to be good days and bad days. You know what I'm saying? So just don't give up on your dream because you started it for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You're going to take some bumps, you're going to take some bruises, but just know at the end that the outcome is way better than what you was going through. So just keep pushing, stay focused on what you got going on. Don't let anybody discourage you from doing what you're doing, because there's going to be a lot of people put their negatives on you. Oh, I don't know how you doing that at 42. Why you starting that? Or why you doing that? They putting their energy off on you. Their energy ain't got nothing to do with you.
At all. Energy vultures. That's all they are. Energy
I like that too. Yeah, I like that. Oh, you dropping some jewels tonight, right?
I keep some stuff. I keep some stuff.
You dropping
I keep a
jewels,
little
bro.
something in the back, you know.
Yeah,
It ain't
man.
all just good pictures on
Yeah,
Instagram. You know, I got a little something up here.
yeah, man. So yeah, that would be the thing that I would tell them. Just stay focused, because like I say, it's gonna be good days and bad days, but just know that the work that you putting in is gonna be worth it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And everybody
Yeah.
not gonna like everything that you do, right?
Right. You can't please
No, you
everybody.
can't. So the people that you do please, keep pleasing them. Keep
Yeah.
going into, because like you say, the word of mouth is everything. Because if Ray say, "Oh man, I like these cigars," you could just be randomly talking to somebody, right? "Oh, this is a dope cigar," and they gonna be like, "Where'd you get that from?" Right? So they might not order that day, they might not go, but they gonna go to that Instagram page and they go see they gonna
Yeah,
see this
that
menu.
menu. And they go,
and,
oh, let me
and they gonna
read.
be like, "Oh man," like, and then
I
like I said,
drink that.
yeah, right, like,
I
oh,
like chocolate
right,
and mint.
right. So yeah, man, like that's my biggest advice, man. Just keep going. Don't let nobody discourage you. So
Yeah, man. I see somebody put it in there. Energy Vulture's a good one. Yeah,
yeah.
you can't let, because if you're trying to start something, regardless of
Mm-hmm.
how old you are
Mm-hmm.
or what you're trying to start, there will always be people to tell you no.
Exactly.
Whether they ain't got shit going for themselves.
Nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, they go to
Energy.
work and they go home and they
Yeah.
sit on the couch
Yeah.
and they scratch their ass and they
Yeah.
sit there and they talk bad about
Yeah.
everybody else and everything everybody trying to do.
Yeah.
Go look, energy vultures. They suck the
Energy.
energy right out of you. They
I
suck the
like that.
energy out of your dreams. They suck the energy out of you. You don't want that.
Yeah, not at
You
all.
don't want that.
Not at
Hell,
all.
and some of them might be your friends.
And
So
that's true. That is true. Like, why you doing that, man? Like, you already got a good job. Why would you, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I do that. Like, but again, like I don't feed off that. I feed off the people that I know that love me, you know what I'm saying, that know that have
right,
genuine love. I ain't just talking about people that say, "Oh, I love you, my dude," you know what I'm saying?
right,
My
right.
wife is my homies and my brothers, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about for me, you know what I'm saying? Even
That,
if I,
that
like I said,
genuine love.
even if I sold no other cigars, at least I know I put the effort in to do it for myself.
Right,
And I ain't letting
right.
nobody else stop me because they said I
Exactly,
couldn't do it. Right? So
exactly. You know, a lot of people have a fear of flying.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to
Yeah.
turn that fear of flying into a fear of falling. Jump off
Yeah.
the cliff and don't fall.
Yeah.
You
That
know,
makes
because
sense.
if you scared to fly, you ain't never going. Because everybody got ideas.
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody got ideas. Everybody got opinions.
Yeah.
You know, and everybody got assholes.
Yes.
Most of the time, all it do is create shit. That's
That's
it.
funny, though. Oh, that's funny.
I see Tequila Lovers Anonymous say you have to use their no as motivation. Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, you got to use it. Motivation for two things:
Yeah.
motivation to keep going, and motivation
Yeah.
to keep your ass around me.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Because
That
you ain't
makes
nothing
sense.
but an energy vulture.
Yeah, energy
That's the
vulture.
last time I'm gonna say it. All right.
I like it though. I'm using that, man. I'm
You can
using
use
that.
it. You can use it. So, what's next for Elite Cigars?
So what's next? I got two things that I want to do. So in the beginning when we was talking about the cigars, I'm working on the grape, right? So I'm working on a grape flavor cigar. Like that's
Oh,
the
the one that got you into it.
yeah. So that's what I'm working on. So I'm trying to see if I'm going to use the vodka or if I'm going to use cognac or whiskey. I'm not. So I'm just everything is in a trial run right now, right? So letting the people see, check this one out, check this one out. I'm gonna send it to you
Mm-hmm.
too, right? I gotta send it to my man Talking Sticks too, because he asked that question last, so he gave me a dope interview. But I
Yeah,
gotta,
yeah.
I
Shout
got
out to
that's
Talking
that's
Stick.
what's next.
That's what's up. I
Yeah,
like that, man. And it's like you're going full circle.
yeah,
You know, that's the grape flavor is the one that got you started, and now you're
yeah,
bringing it back.
yeah.
So, how long you been in business?
I've been in since 2019.
Wow.
Yeah, the end of 2018, I jumped out 2019.
Wow. Right
Yeah,
during
man.
all this craziness
Yeah,
and
and that's the crazy
flourishing.
part, man. So, excuse me. That's the crazy part. So I was the pandemic for me was a gift and a curse again, right?
Hmm.
So because again, a lot of people when the pandemic hit, people wasn't able to go into the lounges, right?
Right.
So once that stopped, the people they on Instagram just checking it out, seeing what's going on, and they was reaching out more, right? So they was like, man, I can't. So now you got smoke in your backyard, and you want to try
Yeah.
something new. You know what I'm saying? And it was dope. So it wasn't dope, but it was a gift and a curse. I ain't mean to say it like that because I know we
It
lost a lot
wasn't
of
dope.
people to that pandemic. But
It wasn't
yeah,
dope, but
right. That came out too fast. But yeah.
how can people contact you or order cigars?
Man, Instagram, you can go to Elite Cigar Club Chicago. Phone numbers 773-798-8433. I got Facebook. Everything is Elite Cigar Club Chicago. I'm working on the Twitter. Somebody told me about the Twitter the other day. I ain't really jumped onto that yet, but that's probably next. Yeah, my oldest one told me that one, so I was like, oh, I gotta check that.
Check out the Twitter.
Yeah, yeah, check out.
I didn't know people were still using Twitter that much. I don't know.
Yeah, man. Well, it's from
I
what
didn't know.
she's saying, so I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah,
At least check it out and see.
got to. Yeah, if the kids say it, then you got
Yeah,
to.
yeah. Right. Cause they know.
Because they know. Because I don't know.
Right,
So
right.
Instagram and Facebook, and then I can scroll on TikTok for hours. But other than that, that's about
Right,
it.
right.
You can get lost in that TikTok.
Yeah, that's true, man. That's true.
So you say you have hats and shirts and hoodies as well?
Hats, t-shirts, hoodies, posters, whatever you want, I can get it for you. So, and ain't no limit to like colors on t-shirts. Only thing that's solid for me is the hats, and they
Uh-huh.
black and white. Like I can't, like I don't want to buy red hats and then I'll be holding on to 1,000 red hats that I can't do nothing
Right.
with. So only
Because only
one,
one person wanted a
yeah,
red hat.
that's the only color you can get in this hat is black. I ain't doing it. But t-shirts and hoodies you can get them in, a variety of colors, however you want it. I try to make sure that you get what you want. So if you say, I see you got on the red and black shirt, you be like, Martez, I need a red and black one. All right, tell me how you want it. You want a black with the red logo? You want a red with the black logo? Like I do whatever the people. If I can do it, I'm gonna do it. If I can't, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna try my hardest to get it done. And if I can't get it done, I'm gonna tell you, man, I can't get that one done, bro. Pick me another color.
Well, shit, I'm
Pick me
gonna need
another
a
color.
shirt then. I'm
Yeah,
gonna need a shirt then.
I got you. You know what I'm
And
saying?
all
So
of it's done in house. So and that's
in house,
beautiful.
man. Like I said,
You know,
everything done
in
in
house.
house. In house. Like I ain't going to
Family
no
business.
manufacturer to do it. Like none of that. Everything is in my basement. Getting it busy. That's my workstation. You know what I'm saying?
See,
Yeah. Yeah.
down here, we don't know nothing about basements down in Houston. So
Oh, okay, yeah. Y'all don't get those. Yeah.
we don't know nothing about no basements.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so yeah, man, please just come check us out, man. Like we doing big things. We trying to get bigger. Any cigar events that you guys are having, please reach out to us. If I can make it, I'm gonna make it. So I got a partner. I call him Uncle Pete. I don't know why I call him Uncle Pete, but that's my man. His name James. So he really been
So his
rocking
name
with me.
don't even start with a P.
No, his name is James. It's crazy. That's my man though. So he like I said, if I can't get to it, he'll get to it. But I try to make everything, man. Everything. I can't make everything, but I try my hardest. Especially if it's in I do a 5-hour radius, right? So if I could drive north, south, east, or west 5 hours, I'm going.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, Ray. I get a lot of that too. They be like, man, can you just come out come to this coffee shop or come to this cigar line? Yeah, hell yeah, I'll be there. What? Give me the date. Give me at least give me a week so I can prepare my family. That I'm be gone for a couple days. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
right.
I'm gonna get it done. Any advice I get, I'm going because I'm trying to get my name out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so I'm just trying. So whatever I can get done, I'm getting it.
That's what's up. I mean, that's that customer service again, that accessibility, and that hustle. It's that hustle.
Yeah.
So go on and put all your information out there one more time. Let people know your name, where they can contact you, all that good stuff.
Yeah, Martez, you can call me at 773-798-8433. Instagram and Facebook, Elite Club Chicago. I'm accessible, man. I'm always on the gram. I'm always on Facebook. I mean, I try to get in every cigar group, so you gonna find me. Like I'm hard to miss, but I'm posting everywhere I go. I don't have no problem. I get a lot of that, man. This ain't the group for that. I'm sorry, man, but I just gotta get it. Yeah, take it down if you don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm in
right. I'm not gonna take it down. You do it.
I ain't taking nothing down. Take it down. Take me out the group, whatever it is. I don't care until y'all block me. Like people gonna have to tell me no. You know what I'm saying? But I'm coming. So
yeah. So if anybody got any cigar events or anything coming up, holla at him.
Please.
Anybody if you got a coffee shop, holla at him.
Yeah.
If you got a food truck, holla at him.
Yeah. We got everything. We got tents, tables, whatever we need to get out there. We sitting in the rain. Only thing we ain't coming sitting outside no cold. But anything else, we go.
I see you in the house now.
Yeah, I'm in the house now. It's too cold.
We got a good little 60 out here right now.
Yeah, man. I think it's 60. We it's probably 24. It's probably colder than that out there with snow. So that's
too much. Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah, we get a different snow than y'all get. We get 16 to 18 inches. Y'all probably get some dust down there.
we get a centimeter or two. The city shut down for 3 days.
Right. Yeah.
The energy grid lock up.
right. Now for us, it got.
Yeah, you see right now, it's 52 and the lights off. So
that's crazy. Yeah. So yeah, man, we just trying to get out there, man. Just trying to get out there. Right, this was a dope interview, man. For real, like I appreciate it. You made it fun, and then you didn't even give me the questions beforehand. Actually, I like the questions beforehand. So I'm like, I don't know how this interview about to go. see,
Chevalier, when I interviewed him, he put my secret out there.
Okay.
I think because I normally send the questions an hour before the show.
Okay.
So you really don't have time to prepare because I don't want you to prepare answers.
I like that, man. Like that's dope. Like I said, this is probably one of the best interviews I have, man. You cool, you laid back, you cracking jokes. Like I like it, man. I can feel like I'm at home.
That's what it got to be, a conversation, building friendships, having a conversation. Because if I send you the questions beforehand and I ask you about your cigars, then you're gonna sit. Oh yes, well we have this one, and this one, and then we're going to. You're gonna be all stiff, and you're gonna have your all your answers prepped and everything. No, I don't want that. Just talk. Let's just talk. So I think that's what I'm gonna do more often is not send the questions at all.
Right. I like it, man. I like it.
Look at my boy Nola, cigar smoker. 40 or below, we cooking gumbo and staying inside. Hell yeah.
Right.
Hell yeah. Shit, I had to work when it was 32 degrees up here, 20 degrees, man. I almost died.
Yeah.
Well, I almost died. And I'm in a bus.
So. Man, we get negative 20 out here.
See, if it's negative 20, don't look for me. I'm not leaving the house. I almost ain't leave when it was 20. If I'd have seen a little bit of ice on the ground, I wasn't going nowhere.
That's funny. Yeah, that's funny.
Man, I really appreciate you accepting the invite, and I thank you for hanging out and spending some time with me.
Appreciate you, man. This was dope.
Yeah, man. I appreciate everybody for watching and vibing with us. Like I say, the Herfador is back. We had some technical difficulties. The lights is all out. So I had to hustle hustle and get something set up outside, and then Instagram on my phone wasn't working. I'm guessing it's because of the internet. Like, Verizon must have went down, so I got to get the tablet. That's why I look all fuzzy up there, like I'm on a 2010 phone. But it is what it is, and we got it together and we got it out because the show must go on.
Yes, sir.
Man, I really appreciate you once again. And we gonna link up and do this again when I got some light, better internet.
Yeah, appreciate that. Appreciate it. It was all good though. I had a good time with it, man. It was dope.
Yeah, man, it was great. It was great. So I really appreciate you, and smoke, sip, fellowship. Well, you sipping.
Fellowship. I like that.
You sipping, so
yeah.
Like I said, you can't have that, but you can have the energy vultures.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, man. You have a good night. I'm gonna finish this cigar. I'll be talking to you.
All right, thank you, man. Y'all be safe. Thank y'all for showing up, man. I appreciate everybody that came out. Ray, this dope, man. I appreciate y'all and look forward to hearing from y'all soon, man.
Yes, sir. You will. You definitely will.
All right, y'all take it easy.
Take it easy.